point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Touchdown! Drake London with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage? They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
60 Bison, Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Ready, go. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers, go.
Now Stroud. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone, because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wilson. He's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They go right back to White here on 1st down. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 3rd down, Wilson. Sharp's got it left side. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. To throw is Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A quick throw complete to Chark. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Again, Wilson. And it's a fumble.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken right around the 44. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. DJ Chark, 46 yards.
And the Buccaneers get a bit closer.
Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
The second down throw now from Stroud.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
3rd and 3.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
On first down, here's Stroud.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Play action. Stroud now.
Under pressure, they got him again. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
65 catch, 65 catch.
And Stroud now to throw.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down.
Stroud sets up the play action. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Well, certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Well, he is out of bounds, but now before he's inside the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Ready? 18, pioneer.
First and 10, it's Stroud.
And not able to get it that time. He hit on 6 straight passes. Not there, second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Oh, nope, never had a chance. Well to the right, no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
To about the 35, second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
54 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
First down, Tampa Bay.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buccaneers.
Now back to the ground game with White.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Stiff-armed him. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. It'll be first and goal when we come back. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. White looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Zach Wilson scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bucs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Buccaneers, 14.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line. So a net negative there of 4 yards. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football. High percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Again on second down, it's Stroud. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Dragon 60.
Stroud off the play fake. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up second down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
White running to the left. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's Wilson to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buccaneers.
First down, here's White. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground with White. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
Throwing is Wilson. Buying time to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
At the 14-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Zach Wilson, 14 yards. And the Bucs have taken a 4th quarter lead. Well, quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this 4th quarter.
But this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Stroud. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Stroud. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. Shrugs him off. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Hold it ready. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd down.
18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers.
Now Stroud. Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
Cougar 19.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go. This is 4th down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Stroud. Rolling to his right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. He's going to take this down to about the 17. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Ready?
Powers passed him at the 5. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. Here's 1st and goal.
70. Go.
They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Stroud to throw it. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that. And oh, it's blocked. The Bucs pick it up. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way into the end zone. Well, it might be the craziest occurrence of this play since the new rule was enacted prior to the 2015 season. And now this game is tied. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules remind us how. And look at this. They're going to try an onside kick to begin overtime. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Well, they went with the ultimate element of surprise there, trying the onside kick to start OT, and it backfires.
Not just element of surprise. How about element of hubris? I mean, that is unbelievable because the odds of getting an onside kick are small to begin with. And to give up your opportunity to ever possess the football that way, if you don't get it, that is absolutely huge. Didn't work, but boy, what a gamble.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. First throw in overtime now for Wilson. And he's is going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. On third down, Wilson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go into Brooks as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to fourth down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is right there. It's good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime or, obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, and I'm taking the defense's perspective on this one, partner, because now they know with a 3-point lead, they can afford to give that up because you just keep playing, right? Overtime gets extended. But if you give up the touchdown, it's game over. So offense, every play you make, you've got to try and get just a little bit more out of each one in order to try and get to the end zone because they're going to play everyone back, keep everything in front.
Brian Burns racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Now less than 2 minutes to go here at OT in a 3-point game.
60 Mavericks. Warriors 70.
Stroud now on fourth down. And do you believe this? It's a safety, and the ball game is over.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.